what's new and exciting. Okay, so for those watching the recording, we're starting a little late today because I got off the phone with my new doctor and I'm excited. Like my brain is starting to work again, and I feel like I want to celebrate this season because 2020 for everyone has been crazy, whether it's been the pandemic, whether you're a teacher, homeschooling, whether you're dealing with fires, like it's really been chaotic. And I mean, coaching for me in this business for me and what we do as coaches is just so special because it gives us a positive place to tune in and it gives us the chance to be a positive light for other people. But obviously you're here to grow a business and help people change their life in a big way. And so I feel like September is kind of when I start nesting, that fall change of season. And I love change. I love when we come out with new workouts. And so I always ask myself, what do I need to renovate in my business or with the team or, with my challenge group? What do I need to change to make it even better? And so from the Diamond Dash, was talking with Pat Ryleman, and he was talking about how he did a new coach training where the videos were 5 minutes long. And I was like, mind blown. Like, why haven't I done that before? And I am known to overtrain because I geek out on this stuff. It's like my biggest weakness is overtraining, but I love talking about it. So Candace and I kind of hopped on yesterday just because I'm always like chatting with her about like leader stuff and goals and business and volume and income. And I was like, hey, random, but do you want to record like a new 5-minute new coach training video? So there's going to be 12 new coach training videos. So really essentially new coaches in 1 hour, which is like a team call. And they don't have to do it all at once, but the videos will be 5 minutes each. We are creating a new Facebook group. The idea and the plan, anything can change, would be for us every quarter to recreate the new videos because they're 5 minutes, they're easy. And we want to ask new leaders to come in and share their perspectives. And so we have the topics already made. And so just to kind of give you guys an idea on the 12 videos, I'm out of breath. That means I'm excited. The first video is just going to be like basic setup and getting organized. So, this coach signs up and they're like, what the hell do I do? In 5 minutes, we're going to give them the lowdown of team page, national wake up call, go set up your direct deposit, just kind of getting their feet wet. The second video is going to be talking about their first goal, which is Success Club, also known as helping 3 people get started. 5 minutes, simple. The third is going to be how to start basic invites and talking about inviting and kind of what that looks like and what that means in this business. I know for me, I've had to learn that I started my business with inviting on social media, but I don't think that I trained a lot of my new coaches in the beginning about how important the private invites are, as well as your public social media invites. So we're going to train them just kind of the basics of that. No overwhelming. If you're someone who teaches based on scripts, it's not a bad thing. I think scripts are great. We'll definitely give them some ideas. But the most successful coaches just try it and fail forward, and then they get advice from their mentor and they're forever tweaking it. And so scripts, like if I gave someone my script and they tried it, it might not sound like them. And so I feel like you have to be willing to find your own voice with invites. So we're just going to keep it simple for them. The fourth video will be talking about your results, meaning you've got to be proof the products work. I could sign up 10 coaches tomorrow, but if they don't love the products and the programs, if they're not tuning into our challenge groups and showing up and becoming a part of this community, they're not going to love it, right? We're going to talk, number 5 will be about the business activity tracker. To me, it's the habits of becoming a successful coach. They're going to have to get those wheels going. The 6th video and the 7th, there's going to be, the 6th and the 7th video will be mindset part 1 and mindset part 2, which is basically personal development and getting them in the mindset of you own a business now. Number 7 and 8 will be social media part 1 and 2. And then number 9 will be how to attract people through good social media, connect with people, and invite people. Networking, following new people, all that. Then the last, or number 10, will be failing forward and the idea of the compound effect, because I feel like, okay, you have the mindset, you know what you need to do, And then now you have to go suck at it, right? You have to be willing to fail forward and make it uncomfortable, and like have the bigger picture. I think sometimes coaches get stuck in their first couple months and they forget that, you know, they signed up for this to be a lifelong journey. And then the last video will be Rise to Emerald, which will then, you know, talk to the basics of Emerald, which Emerald is very simple and straightforward. And then since we have some of the leaders on our team actually doing the first one tonight, the Rise to Emerald workshop, we'll explain the basics in the 5-minute video of what Emerald is, and then refer them to go sign up and watch the Rise to Emerald workshop. So here's why I'm telling you guys all this, because our team is growing fast and deep, and there's so many amazing people that there's a lot of new coaches who are bringing on new coaches. And sometimes as a new coach, we don't really know what our systems are, right? We don't really know. They're like, well, I don't know how to lead. I don't know how to train them, or I don't know what to say. And we want this system to serve you guys no matter who signs up when. So I feel like this Facebook group will be great. We're never going to change the group, but we might change the videos. You know, this business is always changing, and I think every quarter is smart, because if I made a training video 6 months ago, it wouldn't even relate to today, because our challenge packs have changed so much since the nutrition programs have now been added. So thank you for evolving with me and showing up with me. I would not like this business if I wasn't able to be creative and always be doing new things. So it's really exciting, and hopefully you guys will benefit from that as well. And I just kind of said it, but don't forget that even if you're an Emerald coach or if you're a newer coach, that Rise to Emerald workshop, it's in the events in our Dream Corp team page. It's going to be led by Jessica Berry and Stacy, well, she goes by Stacy Elizabeth, but Stacy Clark. And they're going to be talking about the importance of Emerald and what that looks like for your business. And if you're Emerald currently, the next goal is for you to duplicate that, is to become Emerald again, right? And then to help someone else become Emerald. So don't think, oh, I'm Emerald, I don't need this. That's how we duplicate and grow in the business. So very important. Breathe. All right, so a couple things we're going to cover today. I wanted to tell you guys about the new coach training. This is literally something that we kind of just decided, and we went through the outline yesterday. But I wanted to share with you guys today a little information on the new workout coming out, the 30-day Breakaway. You guys know I love helping you guys widen your lens and to think big. I've been doing this a long time, and every time that I've told myself that that workout program isn't for me, or I don't want to do that, or that's not my style, that's kind of when I'm resisting change and growth in my personal journey. There's only been one program I didn't do, and it was 10 rounds, and I tried it and I was like, it's not for me. So that's why sample workouts are great. So another reason why I think it's good for you to experience new programs that you feel like you won't like is because it makes your brain learn and grow and expand. And if we stay comfy doing the same thing over and over again, it gets boring. And in 5 years, we'll be like, this isn't exciting anymore. So I feel like Beachbody is really stepping it up with being innovative. If you haven't even just physically watched on the TV, even if you don't want to do the workout, the 30-day Breakaway is, I just did the sample and I sat there watching it more than doing it because it was so cool. She's outside. They changed the scenery. I swear that they filmed it in Tahoe when she's running with the yellow line on the path. I swear that was Tahoe. And so I actually have to get clearance personally from my physical therapist to run, but guess what I'm going to do? I might walk or I might ride my bike. The idea is to get outside, do something different, and the strength training is incredible. So if you're feeling bored and stale in your workouts, that's my best business advice for you is when's the last time you've renovated or tried something different? I love lifting too, but with Muscle Burns Fat Advanced, I found myself saying, how many more lunges am I going to do? You know? And so it's so good to just kind of have that big picture vision. And so I want to give you guys the lowdown really quick. If you guys want this information, I can just post it as a note. If you don't want to take notes, I'm a big note taker, but I can share this in the team page after. And then we also have Victoria earner, and she got she earned a spot into the pilot test group with Idalis for this program. She's already finished one round. She actually sent me her before and after picture, which I will pull up on the screen and share with you guys. But I'm so proud of her because she's like, I'm so nervous. Like, I don't run. Like, how's this going to go? And it's just been fabulous. So now that she can start to open up and share more after I tell you guys some of the details and things that I think will help you if you decide to try it. Or I think you also have to think about this as not just, don't be selfish like, oh, I don't want to run. Well, what if someone in your social media network has always wanted to run, or they're a runner, but they're cardio queens and they want to learn how to lift, you know? So like, don't just think about it for yourself, think about it for other people too. So the sample workout, in case you guys were wondering, that I just did, I did not run, like I said, full disclosure, because I can't yet, but I do look forward to October being able to run. The sample workout has 20 minutes of resistance, so lifting and band work. Her warm-up was super cool. I loved it. And then it involves a 15-minute run, and it's guided. The Beachbody On Demand app was updated so that you can actually like have your phone in your pocket, or the challenge packs actually come with this really cute running belt when you get your accessory bundle, which I actually will use because I go on bike rides with Nixon all the time. And I always use like this super old ghetto, literally sewn together fanny pack. That's so, Sean is like, that thing's gotta go. So they're really excited for the running belt because even if I'm not running, I'll use it. But Beachbody updated the app so that they can turn their phone off so the battery is saved, but the audio will still play. And since Idalis is walking you through how to run, and I'm sure that Victoria will speak to this too, it's just new, it's different, right? They can do it on a treadmill. So I love that the gym aspect and the gym goers can still also do this. For the first time ever, this video or audio workout is actually downloadable as well. Okay, it's going to be available in English and Spanish for those wondering. Obviously, Idalis speaks Spanish. She has the cutest accent. So coaches will be able to purchase on October 5th. And of course, the challenge packs are $20 off, as always. Anytime we do a launch, the challenge packs are $20 off. There's no wait period. If you've been around a while, sometimes when we do a VIP early access launch, there's been a wait time. There's no wait time for this workout, which is great. So coaches purchase October 5th, customers purchase October 19th. And then the idea at the end is to do a virtual 5K. So let's say you're running a challenge group, or you just have a couple clients that are doing this with you. I think it would be cool for us as coaches, like, guys, I don't care if you run. It's just the idea of coming together to do something different. You know what I mean? So November in Tahoe might be a little cold. So I have no idea what the season will be like for me, but I'm going to figure out some way to make it exciting and different, because I'm sure even my social media network is sick and tired of seeing me do lunges on my social media for 7 years. So November 21st to the 29th is the virtual 5K. So if you're starting the program when it launches, Beachbody's kind of hyping up the idea of doing this virtual 5K November 21st to the 29th, somewhere along those days. And then if you complete it and submit, I'm pretty sure, Victoria, you get a 5K medal, right? I think, yeah. And if you're wondering when this will be added to the Beachbody On Demand library, it is going to be, as of right now, middle of April, but Kim said literally as he was doing the training for us that they might push it backwards to March. So it might be on demand in March. If you have anyone that purchases a challenge pack this month in September, they will get a 50% off promo code to do the digital unlock for the 30-day breakaway, or to get the accessory bundle. So that's really good. You know, if you have people that are like, hey, I just signed up and like now I have to buy another thing, they will get a special promo code for 50% off. Not 50% off a challenge pack, just the digital unlock or the accessory bundle. Still a good deal. So a couple other things. It's a 30-day program. It's 6 days a week, and it's 20 to 45 minutes depending on the day. There's 10 resistance workouts and there's 10 running workouts. And there's 3 different calendars. So there's a basic calendar, there's an advanced calendar, and then there's a time crunch calendar, which I think is cool because sometimes when I think of running, I'm like, oh, well, if I want to get that good workout in, I have to go for a long time. And so I think it's really smart that they did a time crunch calendar. There's also bonus workouts. They have one indoor cardio workout. Like for me, that will be key because if the weather's off, I can do an indoor cardio day with Idalis. There is a stretching day, which I believe Victoria said there's a foam rolling workout, right? Yeah. And I foam roll already. So if you're not a runner and you start running, or if you're doing all these different moves that her lifting techniques are different, you're going to be sore. So foam rolling is great. And there's also 5 additional bonus workouts. They didn't tell us exactly what those are, but as far as equipment, you will need light, medium, heavy dumbbells, the loops, the Beachbody loops, which the accessory bundle does come with an extra set of loops. The accessory bundle also comes with the fancy running belt that I'm such a dork and I'm excited about. And then of course, running shoes. I'm hoping that at some point we have like someone that has a little bit more credibility and they come and talk about shoes. I don't expect people to go drop $150 on shoes, but if they are able to, I know that like getting the right running shoe can make all the difference for people because shin splints will start and all that. I used to run track too, so I'm familiar with a lot of the stuff that Idalis is talking about. Another thing, random, but I thought this was cool. Idalis does have 2 Spotify playlists. So people are running if they want to listen. Actually, I don't think you can do that. You can't do that simultaneously, can you? It's music or Idalis. Okay. So scratch what I just said. But there's 2 Spotify playlists that Idalis put together. Of course, there's also a how to run training video. So if people are like, I have no idea what my form should look like, I think that's key. If you are a coach in France, I think we have a couple France coaches. The launch is slightly different. So look up the FAQ for the France launch. I just have a little note here because I remember hearing something a little different. But for coaches, the accessory bundle will be $52. For customers, it will be $69. For challenge packs, the promo launch price will be the standard $160. And then the deluxe, which is the program plus Shakeology plus the performance line, is $219. And that's the promo launch. So long story short, go try the sample workout. It is loaded. I believe I have a post scheduled in like 10 minutes if it didn't already post with the Vimeo link. It posted in the team page, or I have it scheduled to post so that if people don't have Beachbody on demand and they want to try the sample, they can just go direct to Vimeo and try it. They don't have to create an account or anything. But Victoria, I'm sure they're sick of hearing from me. Why don't you tell us a little bit about like your experience with this and how it's been?
All right. So, okay, when I found out, so I was a success starter, and it's really exciting because like being a success starter is like a huge goal that you want to hit because you have actually, I always thought it was the first 3 months in your business, you have to hit it consecutively, but they've changed it and you have to hit Success Club 3 times in the first 6 months. So they give you more time now than I think I think it used to be different, but anyways, so that's changing 3 lives, 3 months within a 6-month period. And you get this great opportunity to be in a test group for, you know, an upcoming program. And I really, really worked hard for it. And I was not sure, like, I didn't know what program I was going to be invited to. And, you know, I waited forever. I was constantly checking my email, you know, I was excited. And then I got an email and it was like, welcome to the 30-day breakaway test group with Idalis. And I was like, I don't even know who Idalis is. I like almost freaked out when I saw that it was a running program because of course me, the girl who has always had such a large chest to where I had to, you know, I actually had a breast reduction. I don't know if any of y'all know, but I had a breast reduction in December. 5 pounds was taken off of my chest. So this was kind of like, it was kind of like almost meant to be, I feel like. It's so weird. This program, it holds a special place in my heart. I don't want to tear up because like, it was really just, I don't know. It was a battle for me. I'm not even gonna lie. As a kid, I remember being in school And like, I had a horrible childhood. I'm not even going to lie. And so for me, going and running was like an outlet, and it was always so hard for me to run. Like, I would get shin splints constantly because I didn't know how to run. I had horrible form. I was just flopping everywhere, and I had a large chest. So it was so hard for me to do. So when I opened that email and I was like, oh my God, I was like, I messaged Colleen. I said, Colleen, I don't know if I can tell you what this program is or what, but I don't know if I'm going to do this or if I can even do this. I freaked out. She talked me into it, and I was like, okay, all right. So, oh my God, I have like a little tear, like, ugh. Anyways, sorry, emotions. I don't know. It freaked me out. And then, so I was added into the test group, and everyone was freaking out. It wasn't just me. Everyone was like, oh my God, I'm not a runner. I can't do this. I've never ran in my life. And then they asked us all to share our stories. And so it was amazing because, I got to see all these other people experiencing this journey for the first time before anybody else had done this program. And they were all like, I haven't ran in 20 years. I haven't run in this many years. We didn't know what to expect. And I kind of liked that. It was kind of a thrill because I'm somebody who I get bored very easily. I don't do good with like repetitive workouts. Like, I did 21 day fix 2 times, and I was just like, I can't do it again. And like MBF, like, as much as I love MBF, I am more excited for this on a whole different level, probably because I feel like I'm emotionally attached to this program, because this program is like its own form of personal development. Like, as corny and as stupid as it sounds, it is amazing. And I personally, I'm not even going to lie to you, my nutrition was not on point. It was so funny. I was on vacation, and it was the day after my 5K, and I got on Haley's Zoom with Chrissy and them, and I was eating a kolache, like a hot dog. And I don't know if y'all know what a kolache is, but like a hot dog and picking a thing, it like really bad for you. She was like, oh yeah, her nutrition's been on point for an entire month, and so she's enjoying this. And I'm like, bro, no, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I wanted my nutrition to be on point. I wanted to do that for the program, but life happens. I'm a food addict. I'm not even gonna lie, emotional eater. But even with that, I had amazing results. I lost 5 pounds total. There is a yellow jacket flying by me. I lost 5 pounds total and 19 inches total from my body. 5 of those inches was off of my waist. I don't know if y'all saw my booty transformation, but oh my God, I have never had a butt in my life. And in the picture that I posted today, you can like see from when I started my health and wellness journey, like, my butt is not even the same. And I have not had such a transformation. I don't know. It's just this program, even with not having, like, I mean, look at my butt, guys. My butt is not even the same. Like, new booty, who this? And so, like, I don't know. And like I said, my nutrition was not even on point, but they like say fitter and faster. And that's exactly how I felt in this program. Having Idalis in your ear while you're running is amazing. I remember my first run, and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. My shins hurt so bad. Oh my God. Sorry. It landed on me. No, guys. Hold on. Time out. I'm being attacked. Go away. I am so sorry. It's beautiful outside, and I was like, I'm gonna come outside for this coffee chat, and I'm getting attacked.
I was gonna say, can you go
Hopefully,
inside? You're doing so good.
I'm about to. Oh my God. Okay, if I get stung, it's okay. It's so beautiful outside, and like, I wanted to be outside because, like, breaking away, you know. But it's just amazing because you have Idalis in your ear the entire time, and anytime you feel like you're about to quit, like you can't run, your legs are hurting, you just want to stop. I can't tell you how many times, guys, I cried during these runs because that's how much I'm not a runner. And then each week I found myself getting stronger. And it's funny because Idalis knows exactly what you're feeling when you're feeling because she has done this with you. Amazing fact about Idalis is she did, so that sample workout that you saw, she did that sample workout in English and literally right after it in Spanish consecutively that same day, right after, one after another. She is amazing. Same with her runs. She would run, say it in English, she would come back, start over, run in Spanish. She is a total grade A bad butt. She has been nothing but a light during this whole journey. She is amazing and my favorite personal trainer. And when she talks to you in your ear, she makes you feel like anything is possible. Some of my favorite quotes that she says is, yes, you can. Smile. It's you versus you. And the first day, I think it's almost, I'm pretty sure it's the very first run. She goes, how many times have you quit and given up on yourself and not given yourself long enough to complete something to see results? I was like, damn, she's talking to me because I wanted to quit. There were so many times that I did not want to run or anything. But it was just so amazing. And the way that they have this formatted, so you're doing your weight training and then you go run after, and like it's a lot, but it's amazing. You feel so strong. You get a runner's high. I felt like a gazelle. It was something I was like never thought I was going to be able to do. Like I was like, hey, look at me running. It was amazing. Like we all want to run, but I feel like, you know, it's something that we hold down and don't say. For me, I did my 5K in Texas. So I went from no humidity, not hot, like 80-degree weather, to 90-degree weather, 100% humidity. I just about died during my 5K, but I called my family and I was like, hey, I'm going to do my 5K. Just letting you know in case I pass out or something, because I had never ran 3 miles. And my dad literally told me, you're not the type of person or in the type of shape to run a 5K. I said, oh, I was PO'd, and I was ready to prove him wrong, because like that mean girl in your head. And that's a huge thing about this program is it's not just a workout program. It's also about overcoming and breaking away from all of the self-doubt that you have ever told yourself. Like I said, it is its own form of personal development. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I probably didn't do as much personal development as I should have been doing, because she was legit my personal development. She was telling me how amazing I am and all that good stuff. And I went and I showed up and I showed out and I did my first 5K. I cried. I like legit cried. I was on mile 2. I didn't want to do it. And I was just bawling. And then I saw my dad sitting in the intersection watching me run. And I was like, oh, I got to keep going. So that's exactly what I did. And it was amazing. Like, as much as I wish that it was a, in-person 5K, it was still amazing because my grandmother placed my medal on me. And so this is the medal that you get. It's absolutely amazing. Fun fact. I mean, like, this thing is like legit. It's thick. It's amazing. I love it. And it says 30-day breakaway. This experience has been so amazing. And I'm actually doing a second round right now. And yeah, I don't know. Another fun thing, I don't know if Beachbody has actually talked about this yet or not, but they are keeping track of all of the money raised through the programs, because most of us ran for a cause. Now me, I struggle with PCOS, so it's PCOS Awareness Month. So I actually ran my 5K for PCOS for research, $25 donation for research for all of us girls who struggle, because our ovaries hate us, clearly. But, I don't know. It's just amazing. So I'm doing the second round. Idalis has been nothing but supportive and amazing. She's been there through the entire thing. And I can't even tell you how much she has changed my life. Like, I have never felt this good. And if you may have noticed, I kind of, like, if you would watch, if you're somebody who watches my Success Club numbers, I went from Success Club 26, the 20s, to Success Club 12 last month, because I wanted to focus on this program. And I kind of got wrapped up in it. And that's because it was such a game changer for me. Like I said, there's days that I didn't want to do it. I struggled because it was 2 workouts a day. But like Colleen said, there's 3 different calendars. So there's the time crunch calendar. So really it's basically just a lot of runs. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it. Anyway, there's a time crunch calendar. There's the basic calendar, which we all did on round 1. And there's the advanced calendar for like athletes, which I'm doing the advanced calendar this time around. So I'm really excited to see what my results will be. I actually just changed my nutrition program to 2B Mindset, fun fact. So I'm excited to see what comes of it. I don't know. If anybody has any questions, you can ask. But yeah, I don't know. The test group, it's like a family. I didn't even think about this, but so we had these shirts made. It says, Smile Test Group 2020. Yes, you can. I don't know. It was just, we all have a little family now. We work out together. We talk together every day. And like I said, Idalis is so into the group. She talks to us every day. So if you are somebody who's close to being a success starter, like I have 2 girls who are literally, they have this one last month to hit success starter and they got this. It's worth it. Push hard, do it, because you could have this life-changing experience that I just had. And if you are not a runner who wants to do this program, do it. I don't care. It's amazing. You're going to love it. I've never been a runner. And if somebody heavy like me can run, you can run. Just do it. Anyways, I don't know. That's kind of all I had.
I feel like I need like a trophy for you right now. Like, what the hell? Like, massive round of applause. I'm so proud of you. You're the best storyteller. You slayed your program. I think like the most important thing that I want you guys, that's like why I try to start the team call, or this call with like, be open-minded to this. If your brain has said, no, I'm not doing that, that means it's a good sign for you to at least try it. Because if you do it and it doesn't work out, whatever. But imagine if Victoria said, no, I'm not doing it. We would not be hearing her story. And something that I'm studying right now is something called evidence. And so like when people don't want to get up in the morning, they're like, oh, like I don't want to. But when we do get up early and when we go crush our morning, we feel good. So that's the evidence that you need. You have to have that experience for you to see the benefit. And so because Victoria said yes, because she showed up and at least rose to the challenge, like, did you hear her when she was saying that she was running by her dad at the intersection and she's like, I'm going to show you? Like, that is what makes a coach an amazing, excellent servant coach, because they're showing people what's possible. And so it's like, it's not just about getting results. It's really about what are you doing different? How are you pushing yourself? And I've always said for personal development that there's 3 kinds of PD. Like a lot of coaches check the box. I read 10 minutes today. And that's like no brainer, bare minimum. I almost don't want you to check that box until you've done the second step. And there's different types of PD, such as the Me book, which is all the spiritual books or the religious books, like the feel good, fill your soul. Ooh, I did my PD today. That's one type of PD. The second type of PD is a business book. You got to learn network marketing. You got to learn sales. I have self-taught everything as far as like growing a website or making courses or any of that stuff. So there's business stuff you have to learn. And then the third type of personal development is experience. Victoria wasn't just working out and running. She literally just showed herself what she's made of. And that's going to be what inspires people, is that story aspect. She did things that literally her brain would have told her were impossible if she didn't get this test group opportunity. And the beauty about being a coach is that we can kind of create our own test group experience. You can have your own test group without being in the test group. So don't feel like, oh, well, Victoria had an advantage. No, you get to decide what you do with this program. Like I was saying, 10 rounds is something that didn't spark me up. But guys, when there's a program that does spark you up, it's your season to crush your business and go 1,000%. So now once this is rolling out, like you guys will probably see Victoria just slaying and crushing her business because she's going to ride this momentum wave. So if you guys didn't listen to Idalis's story either, especially if you're a mama, go watch her story, because the connection of her story, two things really connected to me is the struggle she had in her pregnancy and postpartum journey, but also how she tried out for, what was the magazine? Some health magazine. She basically tried out to be the next trainer that got picked to go make videos. And then Beachbody called her and we snagged her. That's why I love Beachbody. It's because we go find the best of the best. And if you like know, I always say his name wrong, Amoila, hard to say, 6 weeks of the work trainer, like his story from rags to riches, just incredible, right? And so I think that if you are a part of this community and you really sink your teeth in to really seeing big picture what this is about, you're going to feel more inspired and excited to go after this and to show people what they're capable of, right? So thank you, Victoria. What else did you guys have questions?
I did want to say really fast, sorry, I'm like still so teary-eyed because like, I don't know why, like, I don't know, I guess I haven't really reflected on the past 30 days and now I'm a week into the second round. And I mean, like I said, it's just been an emotional, amazing journey. But I've been somebody who's always skipped recovery days, but oh my God, these foam rolling days. So they're not like stretching days, they're foam rolling days. They're amazing, by the way. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you for sharing that. I just had like something random pop in my head too. Let's say you guys can't run. So if my PT doesn't clear me to run, I need a backup plan. For me, it will be riding my bike. If you have a stationary bike, if you have a bike, if you can walk, walking is actually worse for me than riding a bike because that's my pelvis. So sitting on the bike would be better. So guys, like get creative with this. I don't care if you stair step, you know, if you're at the gym stair stepping and you can't run, like I guarantee that we can figure out a solution for you. It's really just the act of showing up, and learning foam rolling will be amazing and helpful. And I haven't always been a fan of the recovery days either in a lot of workouts. So that's awesome. Do you have a hard time transitioning from the weightlifting to the running part of the workout, Victoria? Great question.
So there goes my notes. No, because it's almost like it warms you up for the run. And let me tell you, we've done multiple programs, but the weightlifting in this program is so different from any of the weightlifting I have ever done. Like, I'm not like a master weightlifter, and it's not like I've done a million programs, but it's so different. So her recommendation was drink half of your pre-workout for the weightlifting portion. And I will say the weightlifting portion goes by so fast. And then she said, drink the other half of your pre-workout before you go run. So it's definitely really amazing. And like, I mean, I know that it's 2 workouts a day, but one of the calendars, you don't have to do the work. You don't have to do both. That's why it's called the time crunch. But I mean, it's definitely something that I was so scared about. Definitely the first week, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do 2 workouts. I don't want to weightlift and then go run. I was like, this bird's not for me. And then I did it, showed up, showed out. And like, it's almost like it warms you up for the run. And another great thing about this is if you have not done the sample workout, she literally tells you how to have your form. She instructs your breathing as you're running. Inhale. And I love that because like I'm legit not a runner. Never have been a runner. And you know, shin splints is probably going to happen, or like there's a muscle that like runs right by your shin and it hurt for the first 2 weeks maybe, while I was running, but then it got stronger. And it's because you don't really use that muscle very much. And then as you're running, that muscle builds up. Like, guys, my legs and my calves are like stupid muscular now, and I love it. But so yeah, it warms you up for it. Oh yeah. And the rest day rollouts, oh my God, amazing. And I saw another question. How did you, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to say I was stuffing my mouth, but there's another question.
Oh. How did you get the runs in with your kid around? A lot of times I just took him with me in the stroller. I also live on a road that's kind of like, I don't know, it's a weird road, and I'm honestly not going to drive 15 minutes to the nearest park or track to go run. So I run back and forth. I live in a hilly area. So I literally ran back and forth in front of my house looking like an idiot. I didn't care. Several times, and I got my miles in, and it was just amazing. And my son loved being outside. So yeah, Veda would totally love that. But I will say, as much as I could, I did try to get my runs in when he was sleeping. So I try to knock it out. Like, you don't have to do them consecutively, like one right after another. Like, you don't have to do your weightlifting and then go run immediately. You can do either or. And it's nice because, like, if there's a rainy day, you have a cardio that you can do inside. Like, there was days that, like, my son would not let me put him down because sometimes he gets very clingy. And, you know, I live on a lake. They're working on the lake. So there was a bunch of dump trucks going back and forth, and having headphones in my ears, having a stroller, I did not feel comfortable running back and forth on my narrow road in the middle of the country. You know what I mean? So I would sometimes just do the rainy day cardio. And let me tell you, it's not skimping on your workouts. The rainy day cardio was much harder than doing the actual run. So
I love it. And I think that the thrill for me is anything new. And if there is a challenge, because I've been doing this so long, I'll be like, I want to figure out a way to make it happen. So like when Nixon was born, I knew that working out with a newborn was going to be difficult, but like showing people the process in your struggle or whatever your workaround is, that is literally how I've grown my business. Like when my husband was in like chemo, when I was pregnant and couldn't work out, 28 weeks pregnant to 16 weeks postpartum, that's like 6 months. I could not work out. So how did I grow my Beachbody business without working out? So like see whatever the challenge may be, and you've got to figure out something new in your day. It's got to be a new routine, a new habit, a new mindset, something that you've never done before, that you've never thought's possible. And I'm taking all my business mentor advice that I've been getting, and he's like, go do what you haven't been willing to do. You know? So every time I do that, just like Victoria's entire story, she showed herself what's possible. So, and if it doesn't work out, I still feel like maybe there's a day you miss a run and you just stay home and you lift. Like, it's not all or nothing, guys. It's about staying dedicated to the best of your ability. So that's my spiel.
I just want to say, guys, I literally have passion sweats. Like, I don't ever sweat this much. It's 70 degrees here and I'm not sweating anywhere else. Like, what is this? Wow. Sorry, I'm not wearing a brassiere. I just had to. I got like legit passion sweats.
Can I just say how much I love that you said brassiere, because my grandmother says that. I haven't heard brassiere in like 10 years. Okay, well, I have another doctor's appointment. I have physical therapy, so I have to run. But Victoria, we are celebrating you. I'm so freaking proud of you. Like I'm going to actually share this team call in the roundtable because people are looking for success stories, and I guarantee people are going to reach out to you to tell your story on their team calls. So be ready, because this is so unique, so special and powerful. You're definitely inspiring all of us. So thank you again for coming to show up. And I forgot to tell you guys, the new coach team training will be available October 1st. Candace and I both committed to having it done for October 1st. I didn't say when it would be done. So more to come. Everyone have a great Tuesday. See you guys later.